Run it up, then run it back. Run it up, then run it back. Run it up, run it back. Run it up, then run it back.
Happy Halloween! Surprise!
Thanks, guys, for dressing up.
Thanks, guys. Really glad you followed the memo.
Beadle, we got mean girled.
Yeah, but we look so cool,
We
don't
showed up to the party and we got punked.
I know. I think we look awesome. Guys, seriously, why are we not loving on the Halloween?
I'm not gonna say too much because he'll say too much if I say too much. But somebody took too much time in the makeup chair.
Wow.
So we look like the guys that didn't participate.
Now you're no.
I participated.
No, you didn't.
Boogie, what was your costume going to be?
I'm in costume. I'm a broadcaster today.
Oh, bro.
No, first of all, it's not even a broadcaster outfit. You would have a suit and a tie on. You would do the whole nine.
You gonna go broadcast?
Modernized broadcasters, not a
Boogie said he was a broadcaster to white tee.
Well, half of us. We
look great. Trap anchor.
I think we look. I've never looked better, so I'm happy about it. We do get to talk a lot of basketball. Look at my cheekbones are cheekboning. I love that for me. We got a lot of basketball to talk about. We're not going to start with the Spurs because our producer's a Lakers fan, but we will start with two other great teams, Bucks and Warriors. This was a great one. I kept getting notices about it. Bucks winning without Giannis, 121-10. Ryan Rollins, I mean goodness, career-high 32 points, 8 assists. Miles Turner finishes with 17. Steph had his 27, and Giannis, of course, was out of this one with a knee soreness. So, Bucks over Warriors and no Giannis on the floor, Lou. How impressed was this?
That's a really good win for them, you know, especially with these role players and guys that's playing their position, having Giannis out of the lineup. You know, I said it earlier this week, less is more with this Bucks team right now because there's a clear pecking order. These guys know their role players. They know their roles when they go out on the basketball floor. So when the big dog steps out, that gives you an expanded role of doing things that you've already been accustomed to doing. You know, some of these guys have just been taking the opportunities that they've been given. Cole Anthony had a good night, but you got to shine a light on Ryan Rollins. Career night, throwing in 32. When somebody like that is out and then having 8 different guys score at least 10 points for you, that's a really good team win and impressive. So I think Milwaukee is putting the East on alert. We keep talking about the East being wide open and it can go any way. Listen, if this team is off to this hard start and you don't know which way that the East is going to go, this is good for the Milwaukee Bucks, for real.
Yeah, this is a hell of a win and a hell of a start for the Bucks. And you can't smile at me. And I can't take myself seriously.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
talking
can.
like this, but I don't know if it's like when the Warriors saw that Giannis was out and he was late scratch, if there was that natural letdown. There's that letdown because, like Lou said, the big dog's out. It's going to have to be a collective effort from the Bucks to get this win. But that's exactly what they did. There was 8 players in double figures. Everyone stepped up. There's the unsung hero like Ryan Rollins, who we'll get to, but he had a great game. He's had a great season. This isn't a fluke. This is his 4th game in a row of actually balling. So it's exactly what they have to do. And we talked about this yesterday. It's not necessarily a bad thing that they don't have a second option, right? Because when you're getting 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in double figures, it makes up for that other 20-point score. So this is great. Obviously, they're a better team. They need Giannis to kind of be one of those elite teams in the Eastern Conference. But this was a great experience for this team to have, and these guys that have bigger roles later down the series, in the season, where now their coach has trust in these guys, and it takes games like this.
Couldn't agree more. Obviously, this game is a coach's dream, a franchise player's dream, when you can miss a game and your team can still come out, perform at a high level, and not only beat a team, but beat, one of the top teams in the league as of right now. So, great team win. This is a plus for this organization moving forward. Obviously, we've had a lot of talks about, if we feel like it should be another star, should they add more talent, whatever the case may be. Well, obviously, I do believe another star is needed to make a late push, but, I was absolutely wrong last night, and I'm okay with that. But with that being said, I do still feel, they'll need a little more down the line, especially closer to the playoffs and when the playoffs do start. We all know how adjustments are made. We know how teams plan for certain players, especially the best player on the team. Once they start icing him out, who is the guy we can depend on a nightly basis? Obviously, Ryan Rollins had a huge night. This is a good thing moving forward. It's going to build confidence. Obviously, he's going to gain more trust in his coach. So maybe this can be the guy moving forward.
And we can argue back and forth about this, but when I look at this team, I look at a Cole Anthony, right?
I love Cole
Anthony.
Anthony.
That's a guy that can go out and hoop. He can do his thing.
Great spark.
Absolutely. We know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. toughness, championship caliber guy. You know, now we got this Ryan Rollins, we got a young fella coming out and giving you 32s. Like, that should be encouraging for guys. You know, all Giannis needs is some help. Like, you don't care where the help come from. It don't have to be one guy to give you 25. If you can get 3 guys to give you 12 to 15, that's just equivalent. And I like the style of play that they're playing with. So you gotta give Doc Rivers some credit too. These guys, they putting that ball, they're catching, not wasting dribbles, putting it on the ground, putting a lot of pressure on the rim, kicking it out to three-point shooters. You running them off, they're attacking again, and the ball is moving around, it's moving, and they're a high assist team. So you got to give them credit when they're playing the right way. So do they need star power? I don't think so. I think you just need guys to just buy into what you're trying to do, what you're trying to build. And if you got Giannis still motivated, I think that gives anybody a chance to win when you got Giannis and he wants to play at a high level and his teammates are right there with him on the same page.
And I think Boogie mentioned Kevin Porter. He's not in the lineup yet. He is that other kind of ISO, break you down guy. So he's on the way. Cole Anthony, again, like we just talked about, he gives them that spark. And then everyone else can basically shoot the ball. So when you have Giannis, who gets downhill so much, gets out in transition, gets to the basket, you have to have proper spacing. When you guys got like A.J. Green, you got Miles Turner, who they add, who's one of the better pick-and-pop fives, the team makes sense and the team fits. So I'm not surprised at all by their start. Just have to have consistency from these other guys because you know what you're going to get from Giannis. And every time Giannis on the floor, you have a chance to win.
I do think this is interesting, by the way. Rollins, Green, and Anthony, all 3 of those guys combined last night for 58 points, and all 3 of those guys combined make less than $10 million this season. So I think that's like a cool perspective on sort of how the Bucks have done what they've done. You know, I don't believe when we started the season or right before the season started, we were necessarily looking at the Bucks as perhaps actually contenders out in the East. The 4-1 start, did that change anything for you? Are you looking at them differently at all?
I mean, obviously you have to respect what they're doing. So to sit there and say you're not looking at them, that would just be a flat-out lie. In my opinion, they're overachieving. They've overexceeded a lot of people's expectations for this season, and obviously the biggest thing was because of the roster star power. But they're overachieving, and that's okay. This is a good team. They're finding a way to win games. They're finding a way to feature their franchise guy. Guys know their roles. Everything is flowing perfectly for this team right now. But I still stand by what I say. When later on down the season, when we get closer to playoffs, even in that playoff run, I still feel they will need another go-to guy. And it may be there. I don't know if that person is quite there. It could be a KPJ. It could be a Ryan Rollins. But as of right now, I'm not sure.
It's also 5 games. Like no one thought the Bulls were going to be 4-0. No one thought the Sixers. They have talent, but are they going to be healthy enough to compete? And now those are the only 2 undefeated teams in the Eastern Conference. While the Knicks, who everyone claimed to be one of the better teams, they're 2-2. So I think it'll all level out once the season kind of gets going and gets in the thick of things. But it's a great start, and you can't ask for more if you're them. Hopefully this knee soreness from Giannis isn't too serious because they're obviously going to need him, but it's still a lot of basketball to be playing, and the fact that they are 4-1 with what they have is a great start. Yeah,
I don't know if they're overachieving, but we did have questions. Like coming into the season, we did have questions. We didn't know what the identity of this team would be when Dame Lillard steps out, when you lose Chris Middleton a couple years ago from a championship run. When you lose a lot of that identity around Giannis, you just got questions going into the season. You hear the trade talks and all of that stuff. So to say we're surprised, you could say somewhat.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But anytime you got one of the top 5 players on your team in the league,
you
got a chance to win basketball games. Simple and plain.
By the way, in fairness, also, all of the narrative around the Bucks has been, well, Giannis is probably not going to be there much longer.
Right.
So that's how we started the season, was with that cloud, and here we are.
The surprise is this Ryan Rollins.
Amazing.
That's the surprise. And again, I don't think it's a fluke. I don't think he's going to average what he's averaging now, but he had a game of 32, a game of 25, 14, and 13. He's efficient. He's shooting like 52% from the field, 44 from 3, and damn near 90 from the free throw line. So, again, he can create. And if you watch these highlights, he's a bigger guard. This was a bit of a revenge game last night because his career started as a second-round pick in Golden State. Yeah, exactly. So, and look at, by the way, look at the point of the game here. 3 minutes in the fourth, 2 minutes in the fourth. Okay. Like, they put the ball in his hands to close this game out against a really good defensive team. So I don't think this is a fluke. I think they found something to him. I think he's legit, bona fide NBA, clearly he's starting now for them, but I think he's going to find a real role no matter what happens with their roster. He's a 20, 25-minute a night guy. So It's a great
crazy
start for him.
turnaround.
This is one of the greatest stories in the early part of the season. So
Most
far, is this
improved,
kid.
right here, right now, today.
I'm not gonna be Debbie Downer, but my message to Ryan Rollins would be, hey, bro, you in the scout report now.
Oh,
so
for
take
sure.
it'll
get harder.
Take
for
it
sure.
up a notch because defense are gonna start game planning for you. They're gonna start loading up and take away some of the things that make you successful. So go ahead and take it up a notch and keep going.
I do love it because his 3 prior seasons average was 6 points. Now he's at 18. Like if this was baseball, he'd be drug tested.
And again, I think
something's
those-
going on here. That's
Probably
a
drug
heck
tested in
of
that
a
NBA.
turnaround.
I think those numbers are obviously a little inflated because the last 2 games.
Of course.
But again, the kid is
They count.
balling. Watching those highlights, that's not like that. The kid can play.
Not related to this particular game, Miles Turner joined Thanasis' podcast. Appears to have taken a bit of a shot at his former teammate, Tyrese. Listen.
Also, he knows he's protected too. So he can go out there, talk shit, say whatever the hell he wants to do, and then, you know, he knows he has backup at the end of the day. Now,
100%.
he's not going to be talking the same shit if you're in the middle of the street or whatever the fuck.
No.
Like,
That's
that's what guys will do in this league.
So playing the part of troll and victim on the floor.
That's nothing.
That's clickbait. If you watch the entirety of the clip, he goes through a laundry list of things, of positive things to say about Tyrese, and obviously their teammates. When you have a personal connection, a personal friendship with somebody, you can speak a little bit more candid about them. That's my dog, that's my homie. I can say some of these things that other people wouldn't say because I have that comfort in knowing that is our friendship. So this is clickbait to me. Good job of clipping that up, whatever, for that podcast.
Yeah.
I respect the work. It's smart. It went viral. It did its job. But the entirety of the clip, he gave a lot of praise to Holly.
I watched this too, and Miles, I think, even put out a tweet being like, stop. There's nothing here. He loved playing with Tyrese, and he's got a point. Like that, Tyrese does talk trash, like, but that's part of his game. That's part of the competition of on the court in those 48 minutes. So it is like, is he gonna do that in the street? Maybe not. But I don't like. That's not his. That's
not your job.
Yeah, like he's doing that as part of his game on the court. So this is nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Clickbait, but, you know, to defend what he's saying, to say that, you know, Tyrese is protected, every NBA player is protected. So,
Especially if you're the best player on that
you're
team.
the best player, you're protected. That's just how it goes. But, yeah, there's not much to say about that. So.
We have our
Clickbait.
first fitter brick of the season.
here we go.
Halloween edition, because Giannis, of course, not playing, but
Oh, Boogie, they hate us on this one.
still loves Halloween. Giant minion. Giant.
I like the spirit.
I like the spirit, man.
It looks hilarious.
I like the
silly.
spirit. I would like to see what other superstars got dressed as well. So
You two can't say nothing about
Yeah, y'all don't even get
all right, well, I
talk
chill
about
out.
I'm literally dressed.
No, you're
Take
not.
a break.
Damn it, that backfired.
No, you're not. By the way, I'm bummed that the Spurs aren't playing today, because remember Wemby last year did that crazy, whatever that was, tall man
Oh
thing
yeah,
with the
that
slender
was
man.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get
Scarecrow
that.
looking thing.
The most terrifying I've seen. But we did get to watch the Spurs play a little basketball last night.
Oh, we just got one fitter brick?
No, that's all we have right now.
That's it.
Maybe we'll get some for next week. Yes, the Heat down in San Antonio last night. Spurs 5-0 to start a season. First time in franchise history. They win this one 107-101. Wemby 27-18, 5 blocks, 3 steals, I believe is what he had. Stephon Castle with 21 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah. 5-0 start, by the way, Chandler. As a Spurs fan, since I was 12,
That's crazy.
I was shocked that this is the
All
first
those
one of
great
these.
Spurs teams
Yeah.
never did this. So, I mean, listen, that's unbelievable. And we knew they were going to be good. I don't know if we thought they were going to be this good so early. And this team is built, it kind of reminds me of Oklahoma City, where this team they're built for the regular season, too. They are young, they are athletic, they are active. They're not going to have a lot of load management issues besides maybe Victor just protecting his overall longevity. But this team is going to win a lot of games, man, just because they have that energy. You could tell them last night, they were treating it as if it was a playoff game.
real.
Like Victor was getting the crowd involved in it. They were chest bumping every play. Like they want to win, and they are having so much fun doing it. So shout out to them. The fact that those championship, Duncan, rather those teams did not start off 5-0 and had the success they had. It's hard to overlook this team and what they're doing. I know the Western Conference is stacked. I know there's a lot more teams with experience. There's the Thunder that are trying to go back to back, but you can't not look at this team as a real contender, which is crazy because they're so fresh.
I know you guys are having a hard time with it.
Contending aside, though, we can all agree that this is the most entertaining Spurs team that we've seen of all time. Even through the championship run, one of your best players is called a big fundamental.
Like watching all those bank shots back in the day?
Y'all need to stop with
not the sexiest brand of basketball, but I love what these young guys are doing.
Admiral?
playing with a lot of confidence. Yeah.
He was reckless and wild. What are you talking about?
No, I love the identity of this team, and I love the fact that Wemby is the head of it all. Like, he's being emotional out there, he's leading, he's playing up to the crowd, and everybody comes along with you. When you have your main guy excited to go to turn that corner and try to get you a bunch of wins and get your organization back on track, it's easy to follow along with that, man. So shout out to them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You took the words right out of my mouth. This is definitely the most exciting Spurs team that we've seen. Based off their history, you know, they brand themselves on, you know, boring basketball, fundamental basketball, team basketball, moving the ball, getting the best, you know, shot and opportunity for the team. This team, we're seeing alley-oops, we're seeing fast break basketball, guys playing above the rim. Wemby just going out there doing 2K moves whenever he feels like it. So this is this is exciting basketball for Spurs fans. So I mean, they're the real deal this season. How far will they go?
Yeah,
I mean, that's TBD. But they're on the right track, and I believe they've gained some fans this season.
I think they're real.
Can I ask a question? Because, you know, as part of what we do for a living, it's, are they contenders? That is like one of the most asked questions that we do. And I'm wondering, like, at what point can you say that about them? Will you be comfortable saying they're contenders?
I think it starts with the experience. I mean, obviously, you know, you kind of said it. They're very similar to that young OKC team and how they kind of started off and just building through the draft, building through your youth. Developing a young core. So they're kind of on that same trajectory. So to say how fast will it happen, I mean, it may happen after this year. You know, this may be
this year.
After this, yeah, okay. This may be that year where, you know, they kind of build their momentum, they build their name up, and then next year they may be a team that's actually really competing. So.
Yeah, I think when you look at the West, and again, it's 5 games, we're going to have to see more from them. But the only teams right now I think I'm taking in a series over them is OKC and Denver in the Western Conference.
Okay.
Houston obviously will be a dogfight. There's some really good teams, but this team is good, and they have everything, and they defend, and they're going to play harder than you, again, because that youth comes into play. Like, can you imagine the San Antonio, Oklahoma City 7-game series?
Oh, I just love it.
It'll be unbelievable, but again, they're 5-0. It's a great start. There's 77 more games. So, like, I think we just have to enjoy this team, give them time to grow, but they're going to keep taking those steps and get better and better and better as the season progresses, and you just hope they stay healthy.
They're 5-0, but the problem is OKC is 6-0.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
OKC is 6-0, and because they're playing so exciting brand of basketball, and because we're excited about Wemby coming into his own along with his teammates, that's allowed OKC to kind of run under the gun a little bit. You know, we're not
crazy to say.
Yeah, we're not talking about them as much. Like, every day of this week, we've been talking about the Spurs being undefeated, while the defending champions are undefeated as well, and they're flying under the radar. So are they going to be a contender? Do I think they can stay top 4 in the Western Conference this year? Being healthy, obviously, that's a caveat for every team in the league. But I think they have enough talent to stay top 4. But to contend for an actual title, OKC is still showing that they're going to be a tough out.
Can I throw a tease out there?
But we're 2 weeks into
and
the
nothing,
season.
not to take anything away from them.
Yeah.
Dallas, New Orleans, Brooklyn, Toronto, Miami are their 5 games this year. Like,
yeah.
not the craziest schedule. So like
That's okay.
No, I know. I'm saying they're playing great, but like their schedule's been a little light. I'd like let's see what happens when they go to Denver. Let's see what they happen when
they're
they go
here to play the Lakers on Wednesday, so that could be fun to watch. That will be fun to watch. As a matter of fact, they do play the Thunder, but not until December 23rd, and they're a Christmas Day game this year.
Who do they got on Christmas Day?
Thunder.
Oof.
Yeah,
nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, December's going to have some excitement. So not this year. No one's going to say this year, but maybe next year.
I'm not saying this year.
I'm definitely not.
I'm not saying.
I'm saying based off, you know, how it started for OKC, it was kind of a build up into what they became. I see a similar trajectory.
They are doing post-game interviews last night. I don't know if anybody saw, but they did it like as a team on the floor, and I just loved it. I think OKC started something really cool with that. And they're just so young that it made sense to me. I didn't feel like it was fraudulent at all. Last 2 NBA champs also started their seasons 5-0, so that's just a fun little thing to tuck back here. Stephon Castle, just an absolute joy to watch as well. He's averaging 19, 6, and 5 when he's out there, and he's playing so freaking well that you can't help but look at De'Aaron Fox over on that bench and think, does Castle keep starting? Like, what are we doing when Fox comes back, Lou?
It's going to be a log jam, but again, I think how the league is going, you win by committee. I don't think it so much matters that you got 3 point guards. If everybody you put on the floor can play, then that's going to be a benefit for you. And San Antonio is also an organization where they will figure it out. If there is a log jam, they have no problem with trading somebody, I don't think it'd be De'Aaron Fox.
Sure.
It'd probably be one of these young pieces. But again, they have the luxury of playing it out. Let's see what works for us. Let's see what doesn't work. They're not in a rush to make any decisions with their roster as it stands. So when Fox returns, if they're playing team basketball the way that they're playing now, it doesn't matter how many point guards you got on the roster. Put the best 5 guys out on the floor. If you got guys that can come off the bench, that makes you a deep basketball team. And I don't think it matters in this positionless world of basketball. But obviously, you know, you want to get Dylan Harper going. You know, that's a guy that you drafted high. You just gave Fox his money. You have who's the third guard? I'm drawing a blank. Is it Castle?
Harper and Castle.
Harper and Castle. And obviously, all 3 of those guys deserve to be on the basketball floor. But again, when you have somebody like a Wemby, you can play 4 like-sized guys at the same time on the floor. So I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm starting Castle.
You are.
I'm starting Castle. The way he defends, the energy he plays with, I'm starting him. And I'm going to find minutes or another starting position for Fox. Like, look at their starting lineup.
Find minutes?
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, he's going to play minutes. Like, McLaughlin's playing 12, 13 minutes a game.
Because here's their starter: Barnes, Champagnie, Wemby, Vassell, Castle.
Champagnie's probably going to lose some minutes. So you can go, again, with, like Lou said, with Wemby, there's a world where you could go Harper, Fox, Castle, because Castle is so good defensively, he can guard other teams' threes. So you can go with 3 guards and like HB and Wemby. Like you can go.
You got supreme rim protection.
You can make up with size with that 7'6" guy at the rim. So again, this is a great luxury to have when you're this team, and I think it's all just noise and maybe a distraction for them of what's going to happen with Fox. But right now they are 5-0, and that's all they care about. They care about the next game.
I'm sorry. Is this the first time we've had some news about San Antonio, like other teams? I've never heard San Antonio have a lot of trade talk around them, or what should we do with our roster? I've never heard that.
They got options.
Well, I don't know if how much they're talking about, but we're certainly.
They got options.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think this is a big deal. You put the best 5 players on the floor at a time and try to win basketball games.
And but let's not forget how good De'Aaron Fox is either.
No,
again, when people go down, and again, I know it's
caught up in the moment.
What have you done for me lately? And he hasn't done much. Obviously, he's been hurt, and these other guys are balling, and they're young, and they're fun, they're exciting. De'Aaron Fox is a stud, and he's going to help this team win games in the long run, unless he gets traded.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's kind of silly when we talk about this Spurs team, and the whole time we've kind of forgot or
because we haven't
mentioned De'Aaron Fox in this scenario. I mean, this is a guy that was just 2 years ago an award winner in the league. So, I mean, he's the real deal. Obviously, when he gets back with this team, he's going to make them that much better. But it is something they will have to figure out. I think it's a good problem to have. I mean, having this much depth on a young team.
Great problem to have.
And they're all playing at a high level. That's not a bad situation. But to kind of talk off your point, you said to find minutes for De'Aaron Fox. This guy's the real deal. I don't think you find minutes.
I think Champagnie drops out.
There's minutes there. Like
it will be minutes.
Like McLaughlin, like those guys are going to lose the minutes, and you're playing De'Aaron Fox when he's healthy.
100%.
But at the end of the day, this is a good problem to have for the Spurs team.
It's just when I look at their upcoming schedule too, like at Suns, win, at Lakers, win, at Pelicans, at Bulls, like it's crazy.
You just gave them a win at Lakers. Love that for you.
They are good.
I'm just saying. Y'all didn't know me back in the day, but you're going to hate me during this run. I'll just let you know now. We got some hot headlines to get to. Brett Siegel of Clutch Points reporting that the Pelicans are actually holding some pretty serious internal discussions right now about firing Willie Green after they've started the season 0-4, including the Wednesday night loss by 34 points to the Nuggets. Golly, that's early, Boogie, to be talking about this. That fair?
And I love Willie, but whoa, pause. I love Willie Green, but I mean, this is the business. This is the business. This is how it works. Honestly, I mean, it's always going to be somebody's fault.
Come on, now.
It's a pecking order. It's going to be somebody's fault. But obviously, we expected more from this Pelicans team. You started the season with the excitement of Zion Williamson. He's showing his body off. He's in shape. He's coming in ready to play, and things just aren't going the way they expected. You made a big deal for Jordan Poole. He hasn't really, turned the corner for this team either. So these are the type of things that happen when, you start off 0-4. So it's going to be somebody's fault, and as of right now, it's Willie Green.
I hate this part of the NBA. I hate this part of the business. It's the unfortunate where someone's got to be the scapegoat. Someone's got to be the one that gets tossed, and it's probably going to be him, right? And 2 years ago, I can't not remember when they had this hot start, that this young up-and-coming team. there were talks about he was coach of the year. They were on that path, and they've been doomed with injuries. I didn't love the Jordan Poole deal, honestly, and now they're basically this year and next year with him making 32 and 34 million.
Coming off the bench.
DeJounte Murray is not expected back till late January, and he's got a player option for 28 million next year. So they're kind of in this no man's land of contracts. There's always the looming question of Zion's health. But yeah, let's fire Willie Green because that's just the easiest thing to do, and maybe there's a fresh face that can come. A fresh face going to come and make those contracts better. Or Zion's no. This is the shitty part about the NBA, and I hate it. But he's probably going to get fired.
Willie Green is a former teammate of mine, so I'm never rooting against Willie, right? But I think it's just sometimes it comes down to optics. Like they haven't given him a lot to work with the roster and competing in the Western Conference, but it's the optics, right? Like you lose, you just lost to Denver by 35.
Ooh.
You can't have that. If you're gonna have a talent deficiency, you at least want to see them be competitive though. You at least want some of these games to be competitive, and you want to see some of your young players growing in their roles. And I don't know if they're seeing that. They score 88 points against Denver. You lose by 35. You start the season and not win a game. When you have all of that, y'all know how it works in that locker room. It ain't no sunshine when you're losing. And somebody has to be blamed at some point. I think they've given Willie a lot of opportunities to try to clean up some of the issues that the organization has as a whole, but that's the nature of the beast. Somebody has to be responsible for it, and a lot of times that person is usually the first person that's going to be the coach.
My point is, like, when Dumars and the front office were sitting there in training camp and they saw this roster and they saw, were they like, we're going to contend this year, we're going to win a lot of games? Like, no. So, like, now you're surprised you're starting 0-4, and now you're going to fire Willie Green because what, the team you built for him to coach? Like, this is where it drives me nuts, and I can't stand it. But
I actually think they did think they were a team that was going to be not necessarily a contender, but at least a playoff. I do think they came in with that mindset from the amount of money that they're paying the starters.
I'll say they spent some
to the moves they made.
I never saw this roster and was like, yeah.
They also traded away a pretty valuable asset for Derek Queen, and I'm not sure exactly what the plan is there as well. Like there's stuff in the future already that's been done that is going to be a problem.
I don't like this team at all.
Okay, there you go. We'll end on that. We're taking a quick.
Good news is though, Wayne Gretzky and my boy Mativi are watching the show. So what up, guys?
Okay. Shout out Gretzky, the great one.
Out the great,
we're gonna do a little trick or treat when we come back.
Run it up, run it back, run it up, run it back.
Time for a little trick or treat. Almost forgot half my costume there. Woo! Almost gave it away that it was me. Trick or treat time. Okay, so tricks. I gotta make sure I get this right. Tricks are an illusion.
Tricks is
Ain't
false.
Gonna happen. Treats are for real. So that's what we're gonna do right now. A little trick.
Ain't no tricking.
I'm gonna.
Treat is true.
Boogie doesn't believe in it. I'm gonna give you a statement. First up, Spurs will have home court advantage in the
We
first
stopped
round.
talking about the Spurs.
Never. In the first round of the playoffs. Trick or treat?
Treat.
Shut up, I'm talking to Boogie.
You looked at me.
If you don't say, okay, there you go.
Treat.
That means they have.
Holy crap, top four.
By the way, I'm treating. I think they're young enough to care about the regular season. They're going to have a lot of wins. I think they're going to be healthy. And like I talked about earlier, no load management besides the big fella. They're going to win 50-plus games, which should get them in that 1, 2, 3, or 4 race for Sace.
It happened.
It's happening. It has already
It's on.
It's been on since 14.
It's on.
Yeah, treat for sure.
Really? Across the board treats?
Treat for sure.
A sweep
Spurs
for
are
treats.
definitely poised to be a home court advantage type playout team.
Love this for us.
I'm rolling.
This is awesome. I'm just so happy right now. Okay. Chandler, you can go first on the next one.
Okay.
Blurt it out anyway.
Probably going to do it anyway.
The Thunder will repeat as NBA champions. Trick or treat.
Yeah, sorry, Spurs. That's a treat. You're 5-0, they're 6-0, and they are the best team in the NBA. They have the experience. They have arguably the best player in the NBA. They're deep. They're well coached. They just did it a couple months ago. It's hard to look away. This is the best
It's also
team.
hard to repeat, though.
It is very hard to repeat. Look at the Dodgers tonight. It's tough, but I'm treating this, and I would take them coming out.
Are we doing treats?
Treats.
Sweet treat.
Really?
Sweet treat.
I think this is obviously they're the NBA champs. This is still a young team. A lot of guys not even in their prime yet on this team. This is a championship team that's going to continue to get better. So absolutely.
Can I ask you guys this? Would you take the field
Yeah, exactly.
Or the Thunder.
That's why I'm saying trick.
Taking the Thunder.
I'm taking the field.
taking the
If I get the whole field, I'm taking the field.
That's the question. If they repeat, it means the
Well,
field lost.
Well, no, I'm taking it like in a bet. I would say I would take the other 29 teams if I could hedge.
But in this statement, you treated, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm treating, but I'm just saying, I would take all 29 other teams if I had the option.
So then you're.
I just don't know who else. I just don't know who would be.
Then you're trick over here with me.
No, because they're the best team. They're gonna go back to back.
So pick one, Chandler.
Treat.
Lord. All right, Lou, you're up first. Bulls will make the playoffs and avoid the play-in. Trick or treat.
They're undefeated.
I'm treating.
Okay.
Yeah, like why wouldn't I at 4-0? You know, hey, let the past be the past, man.
Exactly. You gotta change.
Yeah, let the past be the past. It looked like the Chicago Bulls have turned the corner of some sort. You know, some of these teams, I look at New York at 7. I think that's kind of tricky. I don't think they stay there. Atlanta with Trae Young being out for I don't know how long yet. Charlotte is another team that's on the fringe. Boston won't stay at the 10 spot. Like, it'll get tricky there, but I think they can still land it. I think
His wording.
Yeah, I think they can still land in the top 6 with the start that they're having.
I like
I'm
this.
treating.
I mean, look, last 3 seasons they were playing, so they're sniffing. They're there.
So I'm looking at this.
They're
I'm looking
sniffing
at their
around.
standings. I'm looking at where everybody is. I think they can stay top 6.
I'm tricking. I don't think they're a
Yeah,
top.
you are.
I don't
There
think
you
they're
go.
a top 6 team, and I love Billy Donovan, and I love how hard this team plays.
In the
but
East?
I don't see it. I don't
Who are the
think-
5 ahead or 6 ahead?
Okay, I think I like Philly.
Okay.
I like Milwaukee.
Okay.
I like New York.
Okay.
I like Cleveland.
Okay.
And I like Detroit.
Okay.
That's 5.
But that
They're
would make
better
them
than
6.
all of them right now, though. So
well,
that
right now
puts
they are.
them in the
What-
6.
I mean, come
Their
on,
6th
right.
spot, that's playoffs.
So
Well,
then I think
listen. It can be both. We can praise San Antonio for being 5-0.
Yes,
we
we
can praise. Okay, why? They weren't a
Yeah,
playoff team
because
either.
the San Antonio Spurs are there's not fool's gold for them. It's not a fluke with the San Antonio.
Are you using their past against them? Be honest.
No, I'm looking at their current roster and what they have, and I don't think that is a top 6 team in the Eastern Conference. I think they had a great start, and I'm happy for them. But does that make them a shoe-in for the playoffs? No.
The Bulls have beaten the Timberwolves already. They've beaten the Pistons. They've beaten the Hawks, and they've beaten the Magic. They got and the Kings. So they have
The
two.
Magic are better than them. That's 6.
Well, that needs to get figured out quick then, doesn't it?
I
Not
can't
right
tell.
now, but
No, not right
you
now at
don't
all.
think the Magic are going to finish better than the
Yes,
Bulls?
yes. Common sense tells me yes. But again, I'm going to give them credit for what they stand today.
I didn't even say the Hawks.
Well,
I did.
kind of broken.
And if Trae Young is out,
Yeah, I'm going with
Then
the
that-
Bulls and Trae
yeah.
Young.
Are you tricking or treating?
Tricking. I'm not too convinced as of yet.
oh good, I get to argue with all y'all.
Yeah,
Bulls were pulling for
I
you.
do believe his other team's better. I think it'll level itself out eventually, but I'm just not a believer.
as long as it's only 5 teams that are better, then we're good. Then we're all.
I think there'll be a play-in team, and they can get a 7 or 8 seed.
You get them all the way to a play-in,
So
the
again,
wheels absolutely got to fall off for that. They got quality wins already.
I like you, Lou.
I don't
You're
know
right.
if it's fool's gold yet. But I hope I'm correct and I look like a genius.
We want everybody to
So-
be happy. That's the goal here.
One of us are going to be right.
Boogie, you're up first. Austin Reeves will make the All-Star team this season. Trick or treat.
That's not what I read on that.
What?
Man, this is so tough. The reason it's tough is because, one, you know Luka's an all-star. We know
Okay.
at the end of the day, all-star is a popularity contest. I just don't see the Lakers getting 2 or 3 this season. So it's going to be either this person or that person. So I'm going to go trick.
But we said it. He's also the best player, technically, for the Lakers right now.
With Luka on
Luka
the
should
floor,
be
he's
coming
not
back.
the best
I
player on the
said
floor.
That's couple.
technically,
Technically, you're reaching.
Listen, are the Lakers going to win enough games? That's a wild picture of his hair. Are the
Oh, no!
Are the Lakers going
Why
to
are we
win
doing that?
enough games
Is
for
that
them to
what
get
you
2
saw?
All-Stars? Are they going to? I don't know. If his numbers don't lie, his improvement on the court
So if they
doesn't lie.
get 2, that means who's
Luka's,
out?
by the way,
Two of them-
Luka's
two of them getting voted in.
Luka's starting.
Yeah, see, LeBron will get voted in.
Luka's starting.
So the
But what if he
Lakers are going to
doesn't play?
have 3 players?
no
depending,
chance.
if
That's
they,
what I'm saying.
They got to be top 2.
At most, they're going to get 2.
And that would be Austin
If
Reeves,
LeBron
the
doesn't
second
come back
one.
till the end
So
of
who's out?
November,
Bron?
Yes.
Hell no.
Stop.
The vote will do it.
This guy's the second leading scorer in the NBA, and we're putting a guy ahead of him in the All-Star voting
But
who
the
hasn't
vo-
played yet.
The
Listen,
votes.
We talking
He's not
about
going to start. Luka's going to start.
LeBron
We're
will
talking about
start in the
LeBron.
All-Star game and not play one game.
I don't care if he
forgot.
averages 6.
You know that.
Like,
You know that.
come on, bro. It's LeBron.
Does it make
Well,
sense?
they're not getting 3.
No, is it fair?
Yeah,
No.
they're not
Does it
getting
make
three.
sense?
No.
It's a popularity contest.
How it
It'll be Luka, Bron.
Yeah, Bron is already a starter. The All-Star
They
game.
gotta
It's
change.
gonna
They gotta
be
change that.
SGA, Luka, Jokic, Kevin Durant, and there's a 5th for the starter.
It's not
And you
true.
think it's going to be
It's
Austin
not gonna be
Reeves?
Austin Reeves, dude.
No, not a starter, but I'm saying it's
But I'm-
LeBron.
It'll be
Oh,
I mean, if LeBron gets in as a starter, there's
What
no way
about like
Austin-
Steph or someone? Those are also guys that get voted in. Like,
Yeah. So if
popularity.
LeBron doesn't get in as a starter, he's probably not going to get in as a reserve if we have, obviously he hasn't played yet. But
Reserve's different. That is, and it doesn't look like he's coming back till maybe end of November.
as a reserve, Austin Reeves will have a better chance to voted by whatever the coach is.
that.
He's averaged 34 points a game. He's 10, and he's not an All-Star.
I'm treating. I think he'll make the All-Star
treats,
team.
treats and tricks. We got 2 treats and a trick.
Who tricked?
Because we're not saying, because we're trying to make the point to you, Chandler, we're not saying that he can't make it with the numbers he has. He plays with a legacy act.
System.
No, I get that. I'm
LeBron
saying
James
he
is
should.
going to be in the All-Star game. Luka will be in the All-Star game. Based on his numbers, he deserves to be in the All-Star game. It'll get tricky with the numbers thing.
gotta fix the
Hopefully,
system.
well, hopefully
That's a
Luka
silly
is on the
format,
internet.
then.
Hopefully Luka's on the international side. They might
Right.
get 3. There you go.
Ooh, that's a great
I think
point.
he's an All-Star this year.
Okay, there you go. So
I'm
you're
with you.
treating. All right, fair enough. Chandler, you're up next. Nikola Jokic. Gonna average a triple-double this season. Trick or treat?
For
So far, so
sure.
good.
Treating. He does this in his sleep. He's such a good playmaker. Look at those numbers. Every single game, he's consistent. He's so versatile on the floor. I'm treating this more so than anything else we've covered.
Wow. Okay, the biggest treat here.
Another
Treat?
biggest treat in the room.
Yeah.
I'm treating this well.
Treat for Lou.
I'm treating as well.
Everyone's treating.
I mean, it's Jokic. This is pretty obvious. He's done it time and time again. It's easy answer.
Okay, that was an easy one. Lou, last but not least, Lauri Markkanen will be traded to a contender by the deadline. Trick or treat?
I'm treating. I hope he gets traded by the deadline.
To where, I
And
wonder?
who knows? But I feel like he deserves to be on a playoff contending team. And now that the Utah Jazz has some young pieces that they can kind of restart and rebuild around, this is the time for Lauri to be able to go somewhere else. So I'm treated.
Yeah. I know Ryan Smith, their owner, loves this kid, and how can he not? He's averaging 34 points a game right now. He's basically their entire team, but what can you get for him? There's other teams that are going to be contenders that will want him. Like he is a perfect fit for a lot of teams, the way he can shoot the ball, the way he can space the floor. So I'm treating as well, but it's going to have to take a boatload to get him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm agreeing, treating. Same thing Lou said. I hope he gets traded.
I was gonna say, are y'all hoping or
Yes.
you think
Yeah,
it
like
will
can you
happen?
imagine him like on San
Milwaukee.
Antonio or Milwaukee? Like yeah, like
Ding, ding, ding,
Did
ding.
the light bulb just go off?
Milwaukee.
Good call, Boogie.
Yeah.
No, not Milwaukee.
San Antonio.
Yeah,
And they
it's
have the assets to get him.
Guys, let's not do this.
Give me a little Sohan, Keldon Johnson, and someone else for him.
A pick or two.
Oh, y'all cooking today. Let me listen in. Y'all
It's
cooking
the
today.
paint. It's getting to us, and we're smarter now. I love that for us. Okay, we'll take a very. I keep looking at the screen. We're ridiculous. Take a quick break before we run it back when we come back.
Hey, you don't like Keldon Johnson? Absolutely hated that.
Fill the lane. Halloween edition is up. I just love this holiday so much. Okay, Lou, you will start first. Who is the scariest player in the league right now?
Oh, Wemby.
More Spurs talk.
God, this is my greatest day.
Yeah, we tripling down on the on the,
favorite day
on the
I've ever had.
Spurs. It's Wemby by a long shot. Offensively, defensively, unguardable. Can't get a layup on the dude. Can't get past him.
You noticed something, right, Chandler?
What else is
The
there?
man who spoke only of SGA all last season has forgotten his name.
I don't even have notes. It just says
no,
Wemby.
no. That is not true. But the question was, who's the scariest player right now?
Okay.
That's scary.
That is scary. You're right.
Yeah, like there's a lot of good players, but Wemby is the scariest.
Yeah, I think it's an easy answer.
I know. I feel like there's not. You know what? We don't.
Are you loving this today?
Honestly, it feels
Loving
like
it.
my birthday, Christmas, and Halloween all wrapped up in one. I love it, and it's never going to go away. It's going to be a great season. Boogie, you can do this one. How about which team is the scariest?
In a good or bad way?
Whatever you want.
I'll go
It can
good.
get spooky for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
It can get spooky.
I'll go good. Obviously, OKC, defending champs, getting better each game, undefeated right now, and looking like they'll be in their finals game again.
Wait, hold up. Who was going to be bad? Bad scary. I don't
Couple
know.
spooks.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody differ?
It's OKC. I mean, and until they get knocked off, I think they're the scariest team, they're the deepest team, and again, they just did this a couple months ago, so it's hard to go against them.
Concur?
Concur. Here we go.
Concur. Okay.
Carry on.
Chandler, we're going to talk a little vampires. The favorite old guy still playing in the league.
Mike Conley for me. He was probably my favorite teammate I've ever had. The fact that he's still going and still playing, he's getting even more minutes now with Ant out. He's just a great dude, and I love the fact that he's still just playing in the NBA and doing what he does. So he's my favorite old head vampire. Currently still tying him up.
Jeff Green for me. Uncle Jeff is one of my favorites. Uncle Jeff is one of my favorite OGs still in the league because he's starting to look like OG.
Oh, no.
He's looking the part, but he's still out there being productive. So shout out to Uncle Jeff.
Okay.
I have to go with the Chef Curry. Still doing it at a high level.
Like a young OG.
I know, it feels weird.
He's a babyface vampire.
37, but he still looks like it, you know.
Kind.
Yeah, I mean, his work speaks for itself. Fan favorite, league favorite, champion. So
That was hard because I didn't even think of him as an old guy yet.
He's
I'm not there yet, man.
He's an old guy. Yeah.
No, you're right.
He's up there.
Fair enough.
Also, DeAndre Jordan. Shout out you.
Yeah, shout out DeAndre.
Back on a roster.
I hate your mustache.
Yeah, your mustache sucks, but you're awesome.
Stinks.
That was a little rude, guys. Look, can we sugarcoat that a little more? Make it nicer. We're gonna do a little say what. We have one actually to do. So, former NBA player Wade Baldwin had 10.7 rebounds.
This is what you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, here it goes.
He was my rookie.
Oh, really? Okay, well then you're gonna want to hear this because he had 10, 7, 8 assists, 7 turnovers in a Euro League game. Afterwards, he said, "quote My numbers look like Russell Westbrook's when he played for the Lakers," and then he laughed. He has since apologized. Make sure I put that in there.
What do you apologize for?
I don't know.
Scary ass. That's the scariest player in the league. What you apologize for? Stand on it, bro. If Russ can't take a joke, bro. Russ can take a joke, bro. Stand on that.
God.
So you're mad he took it back?
Yeah, stand on it. He can take a joke.
Did you like? Well, what if he hadn't apologized? Does it matter? Does it matter?
No, it almost makes it worse that you apologize. I'm like
It's a reason to apologize, though.
I mean, it's an outrageous. You're a
What's
dude
the reason?
You're a dude that got.
He's actually a huge fan of Russ. So it was just a
So he didn't
joke
want to
that-
hurt his feelings and thought
No,
about
I
it.
think he backtracked because he has so much respect for him, but he realized the joke didn't come off the way it should
didn't hit.
have.
Publicly.
Exactly.
I will say,
publicly.
I respect him for the apology, and obviously Russ is one of his favorites.
Publicly, I feel where he's coming from, and especially if that's somebody that he looks up to.
Right.
Well, Russ could take a joke.
It's funny.
Russ
can take a joke,
Yeah.
but the fans can't take a joke.
Yeah, and he probably didn't like the attention he was getting
Exactly.
online.
I will
You know,
say-
you know these young cats and their IG feeds is
Exactly.
Yeah, he probably got hounded for that.
yeah.
For
And
sure.
I will say that he was always like an edgy dude, like an arrogant dude. That this doesn't surprise me that he said something like this. He's not a bad guy at all, but I mean, you're going at a Hall of Fame player while you're overseas. Just doesn't really make sense.
It's pretty funny, actually. Okay, quick break, but believe it or not, NBA Cup starts tonight.
The courts are back.
Yeah, they're back. We'll take a look at some of the groups next. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, the NBA Cup starts tonight. That's weird. And it's very interesting sort of how these groups sort of panned out. We know that it mattered because we saw that last season, and it was super fun. The courts are back, I hope. Is there a team in particular that you're looking at before it even starts that you're thinking, ooh, they really need this? This would be a great start for them.
To me, it's like obviously it's easy to go with like a Cleveland, right, or OKC, like a top dog. But to me, it's those teams that are kind of trying to prove something and trying to get over that hump early in the season, like a Philly, like an Orlando, and they happen to be in the same bracket. Someone like that, that has something to prove, that has something to play for, to give them that confidence boost going in. Who knows? Like the Thunder, again, they're the best team. They might not need it. I love a young team like
They got
San
a good group, by the way.
I love like a team. Oh, OKC's.
Yeah, OKC got help. They got Minnesota, Phoenix, Sac, Utah. It's a
Yeah,
decent
so
group.
they're coming out of that. Like San Antonio again. How
San Antonio got it.
Think
That's
about
toughest
how
group.
good San Antonio is. They got Denver, Golden State, and Houston, and Portland.
And Portland, who's
so
crappy.
again, I think the bracket it matters on
Yep.
who's in your group. But I like to go on a limb here. Like I like Philly for some reason. I don't know.
Philly's group
why.
is Brooklyn, Boston, Detroit, and Orlando. You're taking Philly out of that group?
Yeah,
over
I have
Detroit?
To, I have to. Yeah, I'm committed now.
You know what? For the sake of the conversation that we were having today about the Chicago Bulls, I look forward to Group C.
Okay.
They're in a group with Charlotte. They're in a group with the Knicks, Milwaukee,
Tough group.
and also Miami.
That's a good one.
That's gonna tell you who's coming out of this. That should tell you what's really going on in the East. That should be a telltale sign. So I like Group C, and I'm gonna keep eyes on Chicago.
Who comes out of West Group B? Dallas,
West Group B is
New
interesting.
Orleans, Memphis, and then Lakers and Clippers.
I think the Lakers.
That's a tough
You do.
I think the Clippers.
I think
the Mavs.
What?
Well,
Think
there
the
you
Mavs?
go. Friendly bet.
I love this.
Yep.
What's the friendly bet?
I'll take dinner.
Okay. Can I just come along no matter what? And just
No,
mention-
we're unfortunately we're at capacity, but
Oh, okay, my bad.
Look, for sure. Now we're at capacity.
I think we're all set.
I gotta hate you more than anything. Okay, let's do something fun right now. Let's show some cool videos. That man has a family.
Oh boy.
This was good last night. Bam on Wemby was a ooh
no.
moment.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
It's
That
not
was-
all good.
I got- By the way, did you know Asia was front row at this game?
No,
in
no,
San
no,
Antonio?
don't try to confuse
Don't
us
deflect.
that
Oh,
I
Wemby
love
got
it.
his ass
What
dunked
happened?
on.
Don't deflect.
What
Put him in the basket, babe.
Yeah.
Of course he's doing
She's
this.
supposed to be there. That's
I know,
his
but no,
girlfriend.
I think that's awesome,
Yeah.
by the way. I think that's
Wemby, get your ass dunked.
Here we go. Johnson,
where did
Claxton.
he jump
Beadle.
from?
My boy Jalen. Hey, welcome back, JJ.
No, I'm
Took off
happy
from
about
the
that.
hash.
Welcome back, baby.
it's tough.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Goodness.
Off the
did he
dribble,
jump?
too.
Oh, that was far.
Anybody take that little teeny bounce, getting ready to go, get out the way.
How about Cade? Whoa.
what happened?
Like it was.
That's also Jalen. That's Desmond Bain.
That's a
Neither
double,
here nor
though.
there.
Yeah, that's not. I don't
Be
know
off
what
the
to do.
head.
That's whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah, that man family ain't tripping.
No, they're fine.
Cooper Flag. Mac McClung? What's
Mac
going
McC-
Wait,
Hey,
we
shout
didn't
out
even
to Mac
mention that.
McClung,
Shout out Mac
yeah.
McClung. I
What's
forgot about that.
With them, he hit him
Hey.
with the too small
Friend of
after he
show.
hooked
Mac
him in the
McClung,
post.
come on, bro. You jumped 50 inches off the ground. We ain't going for no layups.
Yeah, you gotta dunk
No
that.
scoops. You got to dunk him. You got to turn that over, Matt McClung.
Has he had a dunk in an NBA game?
That would be
I don't think so.
no, but he's back. He's here now.
Yeah,
he's got time.
Young.
Giannis and Anunoby. Yeah, that's always fun too.
That's business as usual.
Yeah, that's just
A
Giannis.
little rim burner.
Yo,
don't
this
know about
cat stuff was gonna get talked about a lot if it doesn't straighten itself out. It is weird. Weird vibes coming out of that part of the world right now. Pajemski blocks an old dude.
Oh, no, Chris. Oh, no.
The chase down?
Ouchie.
The
Hate to see it.
CP, get out your head, OG. I know what's in your head, man.
Y'all want to hear something
I
crazy?
used to be like that at the end of my career, man, and you hear them footsteps.
Chris Paul.
no.
Oh.
Good.
Chris Paul is
Oh.
on the Love Is Blind reunion.
Why?
Doing a little, because apparently he's a big fan of the show, and they made a little thing for him to do on it. I was shocked, as shocked as you
Wow,
are of me
I
saying
love
this.
that.
Yeah, no,
It's a
was like,
great
Chris
show.
Paul?
How many hot kiss?
Oh, you got
Wow.
his name right?
That's what I said
You
yesterday.
did it. It's like you Duolingo'd over the week. Well,
Happy Halloween, guys.
happy Halloween. Be safe out there. We'll see you guys on Monday.